let me get you caught up so you don't get behind like me. This is a little bit of a timeline adventure. If you are with me during state legislation, I might need to cut out puzzle pieces like last year to explain things. April 2025, the very first mention of flock cameras at the City of Eminence Council meeting, where Chief Wilcoxon advised the City Council that he and Fred Downey have looked into license plate cameras that will alert them when there is a stolen vehicle in the area. No discussion, no vote, no questions. Fast forward to the end of November, where the Henry County Local puts out an article that flock cameras have been installed in Eminence and they are at these locations. Sheriff Keith Perry says he wants them in the rest of the county. I check online for meeting minutes. No such meeting minutes for October exist. The rest of the year is there. April's all I've got. Go to the meeting on Monday. I bitch about no gender in the discrimination policy. I bitch about planning and zoning laws that died in state legislation. And y'all know I was the only one up in there running my mouth on that bill, and I killed that shit in state legislature. So proud. It's in my city council and county government now. Jurisdiction issues with state highways that I had to pop up on, and I'm talking like argued with them bitches. Then when I went up to speak about my flock camera, I made the comment, I assume y'all talked about it in October because those were the only meeting minutes not available to the public. Tuesday, I called Chief Wilcoxon to make sure that he ain't a crooked cop. Also, I request the city council records around the contract that they entered into, all communications regarding any mass surveillance, smart street cams, drones, flocks, stationary cameras, temporary cameras, all the shit, and their data logs. Today, I get an email from Chief Wilcoxon in response to my open records request that their department is small, they don't have a lot of manpower, they can't do this digital because to do it digital they would apparently have to print it and then scan it, which maybe means our equipment's outdated. I don't know, that seems like a 1993 issue to me. And then I will get the records on January 5th, my birthday. Y'all remember that? January 5th. Obviously, I'm surprised by this. Send a text to Adrian Southworth, my former Republican senator. Mind you, Aaron Reed has yet to return any of my calls over the last few months. Adrian responds to my text message within a few minutes. And I asked her what she thought about flock cameras. She's an attorney. And actually her last bill as a state senator was oversight on the installation and use of ALPRs in Kentucky to protect Kentucky citizens' constitutional rights. Adrian believes that within 5 years, that will go before the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will find that to be unconstitutional, at which point we will be responsible for the costs associated, obviously, with fighting them in court and having them removed as taxpayers. While today, taxpayers are tasked with the costs associated with installing the cameras without our consent or public opinion. So I called the city. I'm like, hey, so where can I find the October meeting minutes that are still missing? And she informed me it's on her desk and she will get that uploaded tomorrow. I check it at 7 p.m. October and November meeting minutes are now available to the public. I was right. October, Chief Wilcoxon advised the city council that he had entered into a contract to install 4 flock cameras. No, there's no discussion, no vote, no questions, nothing. November 10th, which also I'll mention October 20th was a special meeting called. So by law, they have to announce that. They did. They released the agenda for it. No mention of flock cameras. None on that agenda. So November 10th, regular meeting comes around. Chief Wilcoxon advises the city council the flock cameras are in the ground and Glenn Chevrolet will be buying a 5th flock camera to install in eminence from their corporation business funds. Chief Wilcoxon entered into a contract with a mass surveillance company with no public comment, no city council discussion, no city council vote, and they are permanently in the ground. If you think they ain't permanently in the ground, check out some places that still are trying to fight to get them out of the ground, because you're not allowed to touch those cameras. And they're still rolling. Even if you say our county doesn't want them anymore, we're getting them removed, you're fighting an uphill legal battle from there. So I'm waiting on the contract to see if Fred Downey signed off on that. But according to Adrian Southworth, if you're looking for a city council vote or a fiscal court vote, you're going to get behind. Even if you don't have flock cameras in your community yet, you need to go ahead and request records around any kind of communications they've had regarding mass surveillance and find out what you got going on, because they're going to backdoor you too. And if I was a betting man, I'd say the sheriff, when he said he wanted cameras in his county, that he had already had a hot contract in his inbox. Because they're not going to tell you beforehand, and they're not giving you a chance to say no. And there's still Saturday, and there's still Monday fiscal court too. Raise hell.